You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com. You've had a long day at work, and you can't wait to just get home, take off your shoes, plop yourself down in your favorite chair, and relax. You walk up to your tranquil residential home and your neatly manicured lawn in your quiet suburban neighborhood, put the key in the lock, open the door, and... yes, the pets have gone wild! What were you thinking? Welcome to the show about everything you always wanted to know about exotic pets. Where to get them, what to feed them, and how to care for them. You'll even find out why some people live with a monkey. Now, here's your host, exotic pet expert and author Bob Tarte. Hey, Bob, what were you thinking?
Hi, I'm Bob Tarte, host of What Were You Thinking? A show about achieving financial independence through real estate investments.
What?
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry.
Show.
That's someone else's show. Let me start over. Hi, I'm Bob Tarte, author of the books Enslaved by Ducks and Foul Weather, and host of What Were You Thinking? A show about exotic pets. And by exotic pets, we mean anything but dogs and cats, and by we, I mean my wife, Linda, and me. Hi, Linda.
Hello.
And also joining us are the birds that you hear in the background. You can hear a couple of parakeets, and our dove Howard will chime in, and maybe the parrots. Yeah, maybe the parrots too. Now, each week on What Were You Thinking, we'll present stories and tips about caring for all kinds of animals, including parrots, rabbits, tarantulas, boa constrictors, ducks, geese, chickens, safety pins. I don't know, can you keep a safety pin as a pet? No,
It'd be an easy care pet.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't count. But almost any animal that you can think of that can be legally kept as a pet, we can talk about on What Were You Thinking?
Yeah, we'd love to hear about it.
Now, Linda and I have somewhere over 40 animals at the moment.
Around 45, somewhere around there.
Whoa. Linda and I have somewhere around 45 animals at the moment, and most of them are birds. Now, we've had several rabbits over the years, too, so while we do know something about birds and bunnies, we want to hear from you about other types of pets.
Yes.
That's because the real star of What Were You Thinking is going to be
The pets.
you. You, the listener.
Pets.
Yes, you. Now, you won't be hearing celebrity interviews on our show. Let's face it, no celebrity of any renown would be caught dead talking to us. But that's good. There's plenty of celebrity gossip shows and not enough shows that give you the lowdown on living with critters.
Yes.
So expect lots of conversations with people just like you, or enough like you to be your twin brothers and sisters. And to get in on the show, just email us at bob@petliferadio.com. That's bob@petliferadio.com, and tell us your animal stories. So I'm going to turn it over to Linda. And Linda, what are your thoughts on our radio show?
Well, I just love hearing stories about pets. And I think the kind of people that would listen to this show also would love to hear stories about pets. Things that you think are unusual about your pet. What are the characteristics that are very special? What are things that made you want to get that pet over some other kind of a pet? Just things that are funny, things that are heartwarming. We would just love to hear from people all over in just unusual or happy times that you had with your pets, things you've learned from having that particular pet.
Things you don't want to do
Anecdotes,
again.
things you learned not to do because of having that pet.
We've learned lots of things we're not going to do
That's
again.
right. You learn as you go along, and as I'm sure you have too with your pet. And I just think there needs to be more ways for people out in the public to speak about their pets, that there is not any good avenue for that on TV or the radio, and we want to be that avenue.
Yeah,
so.
we want to hear about your best experience with pets. We want to hear about
worst.
your worst experiences with pets. Linda had a funny idea a while ago, and that is she wanted to hear a phrase that you tend to use all the time
with your pet.
With your pets, like
don't bite that.
Don't bite that, or Bella, stop throwing your seeds.
That kind of thing.
You know, things you probably never thought you'd say, but but you ended up saying. So what are some of the other things we want to know about?
Oh, let's see. Like maybe you've made some handmade toys for your pets. I know we have. And
That's right. We have
maybe you could tell us about some of the toys you've made to enhance the life of your pet.
We've got an African gray parrot named Dusty, and any toy that you buy for Dusty, how long does it last?
45 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, so...
And they cost $15 to $20.
Yeah, you go to the pet store, you spend
point of
$15,
that.
$20, and Dusty demolishes the toy.
You might as well make your own.
Yeah, so we do make our own, and we use everything from little thin pieces of wood. Lately, we've just been buying little small paper cups and putting holes in them and
Stringing them on leather string.
Yep, and just dangling them, and he has a ball. And we have another African gray parrot named Bella, and Bella likes those too. So you probably have some tips, and
we want to hear them.
we also want to know the essentials for caring for different animals. On our second show, Linda's pretty thorough about, for instance, what ducks need.
Yes.
Because you know, ducks are pretty easy to keep, but you have to do things
Certain
right
things to
at
do
the
with their
beginning.
pens and this and that.
We're going to have people on talking about keeping a pet pig and what you need.
What you need.
I got a friend who has some aquarium fish that have lived over 25 years. How did he do that?
Yes.
You know, let's find out about it.
Yes.
So
We
those
can
are,
learn from each other.
we can. So those are the things that we're going to do on the weeks ahead in What Were You Thinking? So I hope you join us.
We would love it.
So email us, listen to the show, visit my website at bobtarte.com, because if you don't, I'm going to start doing that real estate investment show. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Thinking about buying a monkey? How about a ferret or a skunk? Then check out the show that will answer the burning questions. Where do you get them? What do you feed them? How do you take care of them? And most of all, what were you thinking? With exotic pet expert and author Bob Tarte. Every week on demand from PetLifeRadio.com.